Hey guys, Miss Burns here. Um, Happy quarantine, happy Wednesday. um, I hope you're all doing well. Today's lesson, we're going to continue working with informational texts. Today we'll be comparing and contrasting, which we have done before, but we're going to learn a couple of different ways to do that. So in IXL, the way this lesson is set up is it gives you part of a text. Let me rephrase. It gives you two separate texts, but they're on the same subject. So, the first one, you'll read through the text, pretty short, and then it asks you to choose details that are listed. Click on the details that are in that passage. That text. So it's literally a little box with three details, and then you choose which ones are actually in the passage. So we're going to go over the first one, and then you'll get a second. It's exactly this. It's set up the same. It's just from a different author, and you will click again the details, which we will go over. And then the last part is you will compare the details from both pieces of text. And it's in a table. And there are three details listed, and they have check marks. There may be more than three, but in this particular example, there's three. And then it says text 1, text 2, and each detail is checked for which paragraph that it's in. And you'll be able to see this if you're on IXL looking at it as you watch the video, or if you go to it right after. This will all make perfect sense. So you check which details are from, it checks, sorry, which details are from which text. And then it will ask you a question based on the two texts. And it will be most likely it will be about the authors and what their belief on the subject is. And you will choose the author of text 1, the author of text 2, or both, or neither. This particular one only has 1, 2, and both. But it could be neither if that's a choice. So let's jump right in and go through this. So these are about owning a dog, which, yay, I love my dog. Okay, everyone knows how fun dogs can be, but did you know that they can also be good for your health and well-being? For example, daily walks are a great way for both dogs and their owners to get exercise. Pets also teach you how to be responsible. Regular meals and checkups at the vet are just two important tasks for pet owners. Best of all, dogs may actually lower their owner's stress levels. Scientists discovered that after people spend time with their dogs, both the owners and their dogs had higher levels of oxytocin, a chemical that lowers stress. So, select the two details that are included in the text. Our choices are: some people are very allergic to dogs. I'm a little allergic to dogs, very allergic to cats. Just saying. Owning a dog is a big responsibility. It is. Owning a dog may lower stress levels. Sometimes lower and sometimes higher, according to what the dog's doing. But anyway, but that is not from our text. So those are just my random opinions. You're welcome. So some people are very allergic to dogs. Did this particular text talk about allergies? It did not. So we know that that is not a detail from this text, so we don't check yet. Then we've got owning a dog is a big responsibility. Did it say that? It said, pets also teach you how to be responsible. Regular meals and checkups at the vet are just two important tasks for pet owners. So yes, it does tell us that owning a dog is a big responsibility. And then owning a dog may lower stress levels. Best of all, dogs may actually lower their owner's stress levels. That was pretty clear. So the last two, we would click to put a check mark in, and then submit, and that would be correct. But this one did not talk about allergies. So we're going on to the second text about owning a dog. So here we go. Many people think that owning a dog is all fun and games. But there are also many important issues to think about before you become a dog owner. First of all, you need to be very responsible when you own a dog. You must walk and feed your dog every day. You should schedule visits to the vet, which can be expensive. Yes, they can. Dogs can also cause serious allergic reactions in some people. Finally, some dogs do not get along well with children, so make sure you do careful research before welcoming a dog into your family. So now we will select the 2 details that are included in this text. So we have, some people are very allergic to dogs. Owning a dog is a big responsibility. And owning a dog may lower stress levels. So some people are very allergic to dogs. Did it mention that in this text? Yes. It says dogs can also cause serious allergic reactions in some people. So that we would check that one. Click that box. Owning a dog is a big responsibility. Did it talk about that? Yes. First of all, you need to be very responsible when you own a dog. You must walk and feed your dog every day. Schedule visits to the vet. So yes, we would click that box. Owning a dog is a big responsibility. And then from the last one, there's also owning a dog may lower stress levels. This particular text does not mention anything about the correlation between stress and owning a dog. So we would not check that box. So is everybody clear on that? I know you can't answer me, but I'm going to pretend I can hear you. Okay, so the last step that we talked about, when you have to compare the 2 texts and choose what they have in common. Here are our details. I don't think that you guys will be able to see this because it's on my phone. I know. Oh, look. Well, it may be flipped. Maybe not. Okay, see, it's a table. And the details are, some people are very allergic to dogs. That was only in text 2. Owning a dog is a big responsibility. That was in text 1 and text 2. And then owning a dog may lower stress levels. That was only in text 1. So our choices are, well, I didn't ask the question. Sorry about that. Who would likely agree that owning a dog is good for you? The author of text 1, the author of text 2, or both authors. So that is when we take a look. Text 2. We'll start with text 1. Text 1. They have check marks beside owning a dog is a big responsibility, and owning a dog may lower stress levels. Text 2 has check marks beside some people are very allergic to dogs, and owning a dog is a big responsibility. So, who would likely agree that owning a dog is good for you? That would be the author of text 1, because their check marks are a big responsibility and lower stress levels. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that the author of text 2 thinks that owning a dog is a bad idea and it's terrible, but their particular passage, the information that they presented, really covered more of the negative realities associated with owning a dog. So, that would be text 1. So, that's all you have to do is look at the chart and kind of analyze what each one says, and then you've got your answers. And this goes back to, not only are you reading to find evidence and support, you're also going to use the chart once you've answered the questions and picked out the details. You're then going to use your chart to decide what answer works for that question. So I hope that you all understand this one. It can be complicated once you're looking at the chart and trying to keep track of all the information. Just take your time, read each one, each line, and then if it helps, what I do sometimes is I'll write it down. I'll write down, okay, text 1 is this, text 2 is this. Both have these in common. So then I can look at it, because for me, written down, I'm more of a written down in a narrative kind of way. That works better for me than tables and charts sometimes. So if it's complicated and I'm having a hard time figuring out what's what, I can write it down in that way, and it makes more sense for me. So in whatever way helps you, if you need to draw a different kind of chart, if you need to draw some kind of diagram, or if you need to just write it out, all of those things are useful and valid. So whatever helps you. Like I said, for me, it's writing it down. I'm a list maker. I make lists for everything. It's just who I am. I get a great sense of satisfaction when I mark things off my list. So if that works for you, do that. If, drawing a diagram helps, do those things. I hope you're all healthy and well. In my spare time, I have made, this is so funny. Hold on. Where did it go? I made a face mask to keep me healthy. I don't know what I did with it. Oh, they're over there. I will show you guys another day. But yes, I made face masks. And they're pretty cute. Mine is Beauty and the Beast. And I made my infant nephew, which he may never wear it, but it was just too cute. I had to do it. I made my infant nephew one with sharks on it. So cute. And for those of you that remember and were in class and remember I have a nephew, this is not the best picture, but I printed this out for my phone. That's little Will when he was in the hospital. I haven't gotten to see him. Well, I've seen him once from a distance. I talked to you guys about that. But that's when he was in the hospital. And he is doing so well. He is beautiful and precious and sweet and just delicious. So, I hope you're all well, enjoying time with your families and loved ones or friends. But social distanced. Like I saw my nephew from the car, and a friend of mine had a birthday, so we drove up in her yard and spoke to her from the window and yelled happy birthday and a little singing. So those types of things. But I love you guys. Take care. And if you need me, I know I say it every time, but I'm going to do it again. You can reach me at reading2gjcc@gmail.com. My Job Corps email, which is burns.april@jobcorps.org. You can comment on this video. You can reach me through Classroom. Whatever you need. You are welcome to message me on Facebook if you need to. I can't add you, but you can message me. I don't recommend that because it sometimes gets sent to another folder and I never see it. So, but if that is your only way to communicate, please do reach out and I will keep an eye on that and hopefully be able to get those messages. So, have a great day. It's hump day. We're halfway through this week. And you guys are amazing. I cannot wait to see you again. So, mwah, have a great day.